Hi, I'm Shannon, and today we're going to run you guys through a test, 4 scenarios, and let's see where you are on these scenarios, and I may give you some ideas of ways to address these issues if you haven't already. Okay, scenario number 1, what if I hit my head and become unable to manage my finances? Do you have a plan for that? And if a lot of you are saying, well, I have a joint account with my husband or my wife or my daughter or my son, I want you to imagine that they're also in the same car accident. I always talk about the fiery crash on 75, which is a big highway that runs through Florida, but it could be anywhere. So a lot of times what we'll see is that there is a car accident and it debilitates both our person and their helper. Or their spouse. So that's scenario number 1. And what could happen, how could it be addressed? And the way that it could be addressed is if you have a durable power of attorney or a trust-based plan. If you don't have any of those things and bills need to be paid, then a guardianship would need to be established, which is a lengthy, it's very costly, and then decision-making about your finances is removed from your trusted people and put into the hands of the judicial system. Okay, that's scenario number 1. Number 2, what if you die? Fiery crash on 75, you die. Where's all your stuff? Where's the instructions? Where's the will? Where's even your healthcare surrogate documents? Are they locatable? And what do you want to happen to your body when you die? Have you been clear with your healthcare decision maker? Because that's normally the person that would decide what to do with your body when you die. Have you been clear about what you want to happen? Because that can be very hard. They don't know if you want to be cremated or buried. So make sure that you tell your people about that and that you leave good instructions. I like the binder system where it has, really all of the important people to contact, has all your important documents, and it also has your elder law attorney's name in there or your estate planning attorney, whoever it is that you have, also in charge of the assets. You want to make sure that they know where to locate these things, and they should not be in a safety deposit box. Why? Because no one will have access to the box. And even if you've given a key to your spouse and they are on the account, they may not know that that's where you have your stuff. So very important to use like a fireproof safe and make sure you tell your people where those important documents are. Third, what if I have a stroke and require long-term care for the next 3 years? What is my financial plan? And do I have long-term care insurance? Have I discovered what it might take for me to qualify for like long-term care Medicaid? And then, how would that work and what would that look like? And, one of the solutions to that would be to sit down with an elder law attorney or someone who does Medicaid planning, who is an attorney, who can advise you on what assets are exempt, what assets are not exempt, and then maybe what a plan might look like if, in fact, that ever became necessary. Number 4, which is one that, I don't think people think of often, is, what if I get sick and have a healthcare event and I am not being treated well? What if I end up, like I've seen happen recently, what if I end up in a subpar facility for rehabilitation or for assisted living or for long-term care? What if that facility where I'm staying isn't treating my bed sore or is not giving me appropriate level of care? And I could go on and on about this one, but it's something that we don't think about often. Using the services of like a elder care coordinator in combination with an elder law attorney in something like a life care plan will give you peace of mind and allow you to really, feel confident that if and when those healthcare emergencies come up, that you're going to end up in the best facility with the best care at the best price. That's ideally what a life care planning law firm will do for you. And so I would encourage you to think about, healthcare advocacy. It's a very important part of getting older. Okay, so that's the test. And if you answered all 4 of them well, you get a gold star. And if you didn't, then I would encourage you to take some time, sit down, figure out, how you can better prepare for the things that, happen as we age. Also talk to your parents about it. Okay, I'm Shannon. Have a good night.